So you can see the storm starting to move westbound. Notice most of the showers and thunderstorms on the north side, dry air to the south. That's why we're watching the progress of this storm so closely as far as how far north or south that it's going to make landfall in the state, because the farther north we get it, the worst rain, the worst wind is going to be in the central and northern part of the state. Now, as our maps update, and what I was just looking at, from Palm Beach County northbound, there is now a hurricane warning, and this goes all the way past Brevard County and includes the Bahamas, as the forecast calls for a Category 1 hurricane to be making landfall somewhere between Palm Beach, north of the Space Coast towards Jacksonville there, and weakening as it gets picked up by a cold front and moves through Georgia and the Carolinas. We still are under a tropical storm watch, which means tropical storm conditions are possible here within the next 48 hours. Now, as far as the wind field, look how large it is off to the northern side of this storm. That's pretty typical when you get one of these hybrid systems like this. And as the storm continues to march through, as early as noontime there on Wednesday, we could see some tropical storm force winds out near the lake. But based on this forecast here, it would be overnight Wednesday into Thursday where we see the largest area of our viewing area from DeSoto County, Glades, Highlands, so we can see that wind. Then it quickly pulls on off to the north and out of here. So this trend to the north is something that we'd like, because it's that right side of circulation, which would be Orlando, Titusville, all the way up to Jacksonville, which would be the worst of what Nicole would have to offer. Now, this is something we'll have to watch closely, because sometimes that high pressure ridge responds a little stronger. It could push the storm a little closer to the state. But right now, encourage, especially looking at the latest suite of computer models. You can see our in-house one takes a little dip to the south near Abaco, near Marsh Harbor, and then starts to lift back to the north and pretty close to the National Hurricane Center's forecast of Brevard County. And you can see those rain bands impacting southwest Florida. So how it all plays out in the 7-day forecast, it's relatively good news considering we're dealing with a possible hurricane here in Election Day. And as we look ahead towards the rest of the week, quickly moving on out Friday, cooler air arrives here over the weekend with highs in the 70s for Sunday and Monday.